Hey everybody, it's Markwell Cade with Cade Mark Law, your favorite neighborhood lawyer, back with another free resource for you. Today, we're going to talk about 3 common USPTO office actions and tips for responding. Let's get started. As a reminder, USPTO Office Action is that step right after you submit your trademark application and you're waiting on acceptance of the application, but the USPTO needs additional information from you, whether that be an explanation, a response, more info, or correction on your documentation that you've already provided. USPTO Office Action number 1. You get an alert from the USPTO that says, requirement, you must disclaim a portion of your trademark. Now, what does this mean? Really, it means that the USPTO has determined that a portion of your mark is not registerable. Maybe you're trying to register Bob's Cafe. Cafe is a generic term. The USPTO wants you to disclaim that portion of the mark as not protected. They don't want you to protect the word cafe as a part of your mark. You can't protect cafe. What if there are other cafes that want to open? They'd have to get your permission to use that mark. The USPTO doesn't want this situation. And as a result, they've asked you to disclaim this portion of your mark. Now, no worries. Your mark is still protected. You're just providing a disclaimer that, hey, I don't own the word cafe, but my mark has the word cafe in it. And this is what my mark represents. Also, disclaiming a portion of your mark doesn't change your trademark's appearance or its design or anything like that. This is just letting everyone know you don't own the word cafe and you aren't trying to say you own the word cafe, but you do own Bob's Cafe and Bob's Cafe is your mark. The tip for responding to this USPTO office action is simple. Sign the disclaimer. USPTO office action response number 2. You get an alert from the USPTO that says, specimen refusal. What does this mean? Well, remember, a specimen is that copy of you using your mark in commerce, the copy you provided with your trademark application. This means that if the USPTO has refused your specimen, there was a problem with the copy you provided. There are a number of issues that can come up with specimens. It can be that your trademark doesn't appear on the specimen. This could be you intending to use the trademark in the future and you didn't file an intent to use application. This could be that your trademark looks different on the copy that you provided than the mark that you're actually using. There could be a number of issues, but the problem here, basically speaking, is that you want to fix that copy you provided to the USPTO. Once you fix that copy, your problems will likely be solved. As a result, the tip for dealing with this USPTO office action is to fix the specimen you provided. Whatever issue they tell you that they have with the specimen, fix it. Once you fix it, problem solved. USPTO office action response 3. You get an alert from the USPTO that says, Section 2D, likelihood of confusion refusal. What does this mean? Basically, this means your mark has been taken. You cannot register this mark. And maybe it's not your mark per se, but your mark is so close to another mark that it's likely to cause confusion in the marketplace as to the identity of these brands and where they came from or the owner of this mark. And we can't have you register this mark because it's too similar. The best type of advice for dealing with this type of USPTO office action is to explain how your mark is different. Explain how it differs in appearance, how it differs in sound, how it differs in the services you provide or the goods you provide. Explain how that confusion does not exist. Point out the things that make your mark unique and different from that likelihood of confusion mark. This will be tremendously helpful when you're responding to this type of office action. That's all, folks. Thank you so much for joining us today. Once again, this has been 3 common USPTO office actions and tips on responding to them. I am Markwell Cade with Cade Mark Law, your favorite neighborhood lawyers. Protect your brand, grow your business. Stay frosty, my friends. We'll see you next time. We hope this was helpful.